if you are on, because one of you is on the blue team is neutral. At the end of the game, before we figure out which team won, I'm going to announce for blue team. And blue team can then name what team they want to be on. They can pick what team they're on at the end of the game if they're still alive. So, bear that in mind. If you find it's a blue player, you can try to court him or her to try to make sure they help out your team, or you can just kill them.
With your butt, right?
Only with hips and torso. So, you also all now have powers, and your powers, shockingly, do things. Specifically, some of you are vindictive. If you are vindictive, then immediately upon your death, in any way, shape, or form, you can share your token and say, I am vindictive.
I am vindictive!
You may then name any living player to die with you.
Any player, not just the one who kills you?
Literally any player.
No matter
You
who.
can just take somebody down.
You can just take a life for any reason.
Yeah.
I strongly recommend that it's someone who isn't on your team.
How do you know?
That's the point of the game.
Yeah, you share when
This
you're
is
on the same
communication.
island.
So, some of you are unclean. If you are unclean, you have a special power. At any point in time, you can shout, I'm unclean. You and everyone who tells you time to shout dies.
Is there any like rules? No, you got this?
Those of you who are paying attention may have heard a very important conjunction I used there. I said you and. This is a suicide bomber.
Oh.
Touching means death. No
Now,
touchy.
Now, you might be thinking that, what's the use of power that kills you? It sounds kind of counterproductive. Well, it's not about whether you live. It's about whether your team wins. And your team wins if they control more islands than the other team at the end of the third round. A team controls an island when there are more people on that island than the other team. So if you're on black team gets 1 point for this island. If you are on black team and you're on red team, then you two cancel each other out, no points for this island. If we are both on black team only gets 1 point for controlling this island. So that's how that works.
Pretty easy. If you haven't been drinking all morning.
So,
We would do more drinks.
I know, I think we need a little bit.
Quick question.
No.
So, the colors of the tokens,
That's
On
your
the back.
team. Or on the back.
right? But I heard
If you don't have a color.
there's black, there's red, and then there's one player who's blue.
Who has the bars?
The blue player
Oh,
is
okay.
at the end of the game.
All right. So red is I'm not colorblind. Okay. Red is also orange.
Sometimes.
Sure.
It's lava.
The black is obvious also. The black
All
is
right.
a catch.
All right. Okay. I didn't know what the other color was. So.
If it's not black, it's red.
Shut up.
Right.
Some of you are phoenixes. If you are a phoenix, then immediately upon your death, in any way, shape, or form, you can share your token and say, I am the phoenix. We'll then trade out your token for one of these boring blank ones that don't really do anything. But you can then go back to any island as if you hadn't died. It's an extra life. Very valuable. And also, like, remember you have it. So, bear that in mind. Finally, we have one more power in play. The Mad King.
It's not just you.
The Mad King is very important and very rare. It's the rarest role of all of them. If you are your team's Mad King, it is your job to stay alive at all costs. Because you are worth double points for your team at the end of the game. You double the value of your island. So normally, if you were controlling this island at the end of the game, this would only be worth 1 point. But if you were Mad King, this would be worth 2 points.
Oh, okay.
Which is often enough to win the game.
Hey, Mo's got it now.
Mo's got it.
As long as Mo's got it, we're all good.
So if you find your team's Mad King, keep them alive and protect them at all costs. If you find the other team's Mad King, kill them immediately.
Apparently, Mo's a Mad King.
Bear that in mind. If you have any questions, I highly recommend asking them now.
I feel like this
If they're about your power, don't blurt them out.
It's like, yeah.
Have some.
So what are we
Yeah.
doing?
You're trying to figure out who is it.
Alright, so I should start running around.
Oh
my God, it's starting.
The game will begin and round 1 starts in
I don't know what to do. Round 1 starts. Just move.
5, 4,
First, find out what team you're on.
3,
Second, kill everybody else.
But you can't only find
Two.
out if you're on the same island.
1.
Team building or
Go!
Begin. Move between islands. 90 seconds. Game 1, round 1. Dead. You got
Hey,
it.
knock me off. You went
Move between islands.
Alright,
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island. 85 seconds. Game 1, round 1. Avoid the lava.
Huh? Yes.
Do not touch the wall. 60
Oh!
seconds. Game 1, round 1. Bonus island. Dead. You got it.
Anyone on our team, just raise your hand.
How many minutes? Oh my God!
Oh, you died.
Do it. Hi. Do you want to know what team you're on?
Yes.
Okay.
You killed someone with you.
Okay.
Okay. Alright guys, let's just control the
Okay.
25 seconds.
You're dead too.
No, you have to
You're not ready to
get
go?
15 seconds. Game 1, round 1. Bonus island. Bonus island. Very desirable. 5 seconds.
bonus island.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Freeze! Do not move. Stay on your island. Do not move. Go back.
Alright, that is the end of round 1. You cannot move between islands and you cannot share your token with anyone else yet.
dead?
Alright, meanwhile, all the dead players are going to make a decision.
You're dead already?
We can't show.
You cannot show and you cannot move between islands yet.
Okay.
When the time rules again, you can, but not right now. So, in the meantime, while the others are making those decisions, one of these islands is a breathing, pulsating bonus island. Everyone on there will now gain a bonus.
Alright, you guys being really loud out there.
You guys are on the bonus island. Who comes back from the dead? This is a trivia question. I'm asking who comes back from the dead. You have to pick someone.
Oh, I can't see.
Someone from the black team.
Majid.
Majid?
Majid.
Alright, who else? Each one of you is
Oh. Who else got killed? Shannon?
I'm right here.
Majid.
I'm still in the game.
Shannon's not dead.
Wait, whoa, you're in lava.
No, the dead ones.
We bring them all.
Bring 4 of them. You guys are 4. Bring 4 of them.
Aubrey?
Show
I
yourself.
remember somebody's name.
Pam?
It's a game of cooperation.
Pam's our comment.
Oh, this story.
No one?
Yeah, we don't want to throw the other one.
Alright, so Pam, Majid,
And Aubrey.
Tuesdays.
You make a
Pam!
song.
Aubrey! You didn't
You didn't bring anybody back from the dead.
Pam, Majid, Aubrey.
Aubrey! Hey!
Where's that?
Return to this island
Go to
here.
the bonus island.
The bonus island. Yay!
Go back to the
Ah,
bonus island.
they're not the 2 that I want to bring back, but
Bonus island.
Return
Return
to the
here.
bonus island.
I don't want to have.
Boner Island.
wait, we're waiting. Wait, come out.
Alright!
Why is everyone back?
Because we got to bring 4 people back to
It's a
life.
bonus island.
Yeah. We only chose 3.
Yes.
Is there one person out there that didn't?
Alright!
Antonio.
Alright, now! I need to go ahead and explain what these are.
We'll bring you back.
These
Fireball.
are fireballs. Who's paying attention? So,
I was.
fireballs are a special ability. If you throw a fireball at an island, that island will sink in a matter of seconds.
Oh.
If you throw a fireball at a sunk island, that island comes back up instantly.
Oh.
Fireballs are one-time use. The minute they hit an island, the lava, the wall, or anything else, they are dead balls and do nothing. If a fireball hits a person,
Sounds like a bad day.
nothing happens.
Sounds like a bad
So
day.
bear that in mind.
Somebody, nothing
Nothing happened.
Don't throw
Only hit the
If you
island.
catch a fireball in the
Fireball that
air,
fucking island
it's
right
yours.
there.
Can you you kick it?
You know
You
this
can.
never happened.
You can kick the fireball though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You can deflect it. Alright.
The ghost from side to award a fireball bonus to someone else. I'm gonna change it around. You.
Hey!
Alright.
I'm supposed to keep my chip
What?
out there.
You're supposed to. You never let go of your chip. Don't get it.
Yes, that would be fun.
We can block the
Come
fireball,
on,
right?
Pam.
Yeah, those are good things. Unless she thinks you. Okay, so
I know, I could just go.
Are we playing now?
never.
Wait, do I have control of this first?
Yes.
Well, you can throw the fireball whenever the timer's moving.
I have a
Hey,
question.
sink our
Whenever the timer's
islands.
going, you
There's
can
like
throw
8
it on
people
the
on
island.
here.
So the
Go
timer's
for
not
hits
Sing
over
this
here,
one.
Swat. Go for hits.
But speaking of which, the ghosts think there are way too many islands.
Dude,
So,
oh,
go back. Can't move yet.
Oh, yeah, so
I
yeah.
have
When
one
time
question.
starts.
I have a question.
What?
So if somebody pushes you and you end up landing on another island, do you survive?
Why would you die?
Hey, you're gonna die,
Or
so.
somebody
The floor is lava. The islands are
You're
okay.
inviting people to push you off, find out.
awesome.
As long as you're playing.
Why would you
All right. The ghosts have got too many islands, so they're gonna sink some. 2 islands will sink, and the second round starts in 7, 6, 5. Watch your island. 4, 3, 2, 1. Move, move,
Begin.
move.
Move between islands.
You hit my foot!
I hit your
Dead, sunk island.
60 seconds. Game.
Dead, sunk island.
Game
Oh,
over.
you're dead.
Move between islands. Let's cut this one.
I'm a phoenix.
All right.
Good one. Hey,
You're dead. That's a dead
60
island.
seconds.
Go back to any island you want.
No.
55 seconds.
Oh,
Move between islands.
Do you want to share your tip?
Yeah, come here. Come
Sure.
here.
Team first.
Yeah, team first.
Alright, what team are you on?
Okay.
Ever?
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island. 40 seconds.
Dead, sunk island.
Alright, I'm vindictive.
Who dies?
Alright, I choose you.
Dead by vindictive.
35 seconds.
She kills you by vindictive.
Game 1, round 2.
I see.
You already revived though.
Yeah, you've already
25 seconds. Bonus island. Bonus island. 20 seconds. Highly desirable bonus island.
That's the bonus island.
I'm a phoenix.
You did was 8 go back.
Yeah.
You were good. Just be happy. You're not on black.
Freeze! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move! All right, that's the end of round 2. All dead players can make a decision.
See hand up?
Hey! You guys are not allowed to watch.
You cannot share tokens. You cannot move between islands, but you can talk all you want to.
Okay. Raise your hand if you're sure.
If
Of
what?
what?
Armpits? I'm not.
Jeff, raise your hand. Jesse, raise your hand.
How come?
Raise your hand.
I don't know.
Raise your hand. Okay.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, they're trying to figure out. Does everybody know what team they're on?
Yeah, but I don't know
Does
who
everyone know what
who
I
that
know
is
what team
too.
I'm on.
Hey, here's a fun fact. Did you know you can say
Ask
whatever you
me
want whenever
tonight.
you want to? So you can announce to everyone, I'm the black unclean player. You can say that if you want to. Here's the problem. You can also lie. The only way to know for sure is if you share tokens with people. You can even announce what other people are. Hey, I saw his chip. And his chip, he's a red vindictive. Or not, I could be totally lying. There's no way to tell.
Well, they lost Jonathan. That's good.
Anyways, one of these is the bonus island. Breathing, pulsating bonus island. Now, everyone on there will now get a bonus. Hi. Who comes back from the dead?
Yeah, I came back from the dead.
Yeah, who does? You get
Now
to
you get
choose.
to choose.
Oh, who's dead?
Not my problem to figure out.
What?
Not my problem to figure out. You can ask for advice in this room if you want to.
Hey,
Oh!
I get to choose who comes back. I'm on the black team.
Ooh. Is she? You saw her.
I feel like I really know this.
Billy!
Go back to the bonus island.
We got you, baby! Black team, motherfuckers!
Is this one or?
Anyone?
Bonus island.
Bonus island.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
This whole I need to.
I voted.
Let's go. Have decided to award a fireball bonus.
My team, the fireball.
To you.
Hand in the air.
And you. Guys, pay attention. When I'm talking, it generally means you want to pay attention. You gotta have a fireball bonus.
Okay.
Oh, you get
Give
to
it.
That was a good
Give it back. You weren't there. Go back.
Shannon, did you use your fireball? Hey,
No, I just got it.
No, it's supposed to go. It bounced off her head.
one of these islands.
It doesn't go to you though.
You got done.
She's got the ball though.
I like how you still play along.
All right.
So,
And now, the ghosts think there are still way too many islands, so they're gonna sink some.
Oh shit.
2 islands will sink as the third and final round starts in
Not get rid of me on the
7,
defense between
6,
four.
Alright, watch your islands.
5,
so we can only go that
4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go!
Again, 90 seconds. Move between us.
Jets,
Ball
I
checks. I apologize, sir.
Jets!
85 seconds. Final round is game
You're black.
I'm clean!
one. Movement unclean. Dead.
Dead by unclean.
Okay. Alright, guys. Anyone on this side?
Final round
Who's
is
on the
game
black
one.
team?
Jimmy Phoenix?
Move between
Who's on the
islands.
black team?
I am.
We all are.
That island is sunken.
Oh! Dead! Sunk island too
65
slow.
seconds.
Your foot was on there when it went down. I'm sorry.
Cool, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Somebody else is dead with me too.
Vindictive.
Die.
55 seconds.
Dead by Vindictive.
Phoenix.
Phoenix!
Hey!
He's got Phoenix!
We're all on the same team.
45
I
seconds.
didn't know. She was the only one I did not know was on our team.
Is everyone on our team?
Oh, okay.
So, you want to raise it? Oh, you could have raised it at the same time. Alright.
35 seconds.
Alright, guys, so we need to find the bonus island.
Final round of game one.
And we're all black, right?
There's no bonus at the end.
Well, I guess we're all black then, so.
Okay. Don't get to kill each other, motherfuckers.
Alright, so.
Wait!
15 seconds until game over.
15 seconds, alright. We're just, there's no bonus island, so as long as nothing sinks.
Yeah, whichever team controls most islands wins the game.
So that's all.
Yeah.
Alright.
Freeze! That's it! Show me your entire chip.
Red.
Show me your entire chip. That's 1 point for black team. That's 1 point for black team. 1 point for black team. A black mad king worth 2 points. And a point for black team. 6-0. You're also dead. You can't change teams. Yeah.
Never.
But that's what you said. Take back.
Points back,
Let's
sir.
play again.
Very good.
Let's play again.
Yes!
We will play again.
You guys
Oh,
so Pam was you're all on the same team.
Pam was turn back on the chips.
That is okay.
Oh, Pam was
Turn
great.
back in chips. We'll play again.
Points back. Points back.
If I understood it better, it would be really fun to be the blue one.
Yeah.
Right?
Points back.
I'll tell you what.
What?
This game we're not playing the blue.
Wow.
No, we're missing out.
Alright, we might not be on the same team this time. You gotta be ready.
All chips come back. All chips back.
Very good.
Death by uncleanliness.
How does he pick those?
I think it just randomly picks like off the.
All right. So.
Points back. Very good.
Oh, liars on the other team.
Like a hyena.
Lava.
We're this second game, just the first. All the rules is just the same. The difference is I'm throwing in some new powers. Okay. We are now playing with the liars.
Oh shit, he's on the other team.
Liars are a bit tricky. I recommend you pay close attention. This player is on the red team. They win with the red team. They lose the red team. They vote with the red team. This player's on black team. They win, lose, and vote with team black. The power of the liar is that they're on the opposite of the team listed. Use this fact to gain friends, and then kill them.
Oh my god.
Go black team.
We are also now playing with the clerics. Clerics are very special, and it's very important that you find your team's cleric and become best friends, because the cleric brings people back from the dead. In between rounds, I will call for clerics if there are dead players. The clerics may then name a dead player to come back from the dead, whether or not the cleric himself is alive. The important thing to note, though, the cleric may never bring themselves back. It's only ever someone else. One other thing to note, if you kill a cleric, then the cleric instantly gets to pick 2 people to come back and replace them.
Wow. Kill me, I'll bring 2 more.
Death by cleric.
So,
Bring me.
bear that in mind. Finally, one last power we're throwing in.
Damn.
GG.
We are playing with the Guardian. The Guardian is very special because they are not on Team Red. They are not on Team Black. They don't have a team. They win automatically with the winning team at the end of the game, as long as they're alive at the end of the game. That being said, it shouldn't be that hard because they cannot be killed by the vindictive. They cannot be killed by unclean. They cannot be killed by lava. They can walk through the lava. So then, yeah, what do they do though? Well, here's the thing, there's only one way for the Guardian to die. The Guardian dies if 5 or more players die in the same round. So they're using their hands and arms to shove players back onto the islands, keeping as many of them alive as possible.
Sit down, nobody can shove me.
So the Guardian's job is to save players.
Syphilis can kill him, but
In order to help out the Guardian also has access. Let's see here.
You had to go there. You had to see there.
Has access to this, the Guardian's Blessing. Now, I might say the pointers are red. We use this in order to pay attention. Also, this is tap voice, so like it helps with people too. This is a special one. It's green. And the green one has probably got it. If there's a green laser pointer on your body, you are protected from the lava for as long as it's on you. Which means that if it's from the lava, he's alive. But, oh hey, Pony, you're dead. The laser does not bring people back from the dead, so if you're already in the lava, laser does nothing. That being said, if the beam is on you, you're protected from the lava for as long as the beam is on you. That being said, if someone in front of you decides they don't like you very much, now you stand up. Stand up. Good Lord, you are so helpful. Thank you. All right. You're protected, and she's not.
Oh, okay, you
Because
steal
you
it.
steal the beam.
Oh, so you can steal it.
Line of sight.
Okay.
All right. Also, important thing to note is that if you're trying to save 2 people at once, that's not going to work. Because if the laser's off of you for even a second while you're in the lava, you're toast.
Alright, who's got the prism? We'll make the complex mirror, and we'll bounce it and line it shit out to everyone at once.
For example, the mirrors and not you.
If we could refract it to everyone.
I'm dead!
We're not playing it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright,
It's coming, it's coming. This time, 3 ships, okay?
the Guardian will be able to come claim the laser at the start of the game.
So we're gonna who the Guardian is, right?
The Guardian's the one that looks like the little crazy symbol, like that.
It's the one that says Guardian.
Oh.
No, it actually says it.
Well, the other ones just have symbols, so
They all have the
No,
words
they
on
all have it.
they'll say it.
Yeah, you just gotta read it.
It's just really bright.
Oh, look at that.
Cleric can bring people back.
Yeah.
Touch people and they're still like that too. And then the liar, their color is the other two.
But I can.
So if they have a black.
While we're passing the tokens, a bit of a pro tip. I highly recommend if you're being shoved into the lava or you're otherwise in trouble, that you scream out for the Guardian. They want to save you.
Good luck, sir.
You can't share yet.
Oh, you can.
No one can until the timer starts.
Oh.
So I have a random question. So the Mad Kings were 2 points. The Guardian can save anybody that they want, regardless of team. The Liar, their color shows what.
Take 2.
The liar is on the opposite of team listed.
Did anyone take 2 coins?
Okay, we Jeff.
I have 1 coin.
I did.
Jeff, you took 2, didn't you? No, it's
No,
not.
he doesn't get to pick which one he keeps.
No.
Put them both back in, I suppose.
Oh, of course it's not.
Of course, it's
Hey, whoa.
So, but
Whoa, I do not have 2.
the Liar's color that shows is the team that they are on, or
So if it's a liar, it's red. So it'll show black one, and vice versa.
okay. So the Black Liar is on the red team, and the Red Liar is on the black team,
Yes.
or the inverse.
Well, more like I think you have a basic idea. The liar that shows as red is actually on black.
Yeah, you
So-
got use
Okay,
that.
so if I show someone else and it's the same color, then we know.
Yeah, if you are a red player and you see a liar who's on red team, they're actually on black team.
Okay, all right.
If they're on the red team, they'll have a black
Be
one.
kind.
Right. So it'll show you that they're on black. Okay.
The game starts
Get lava rock.
Starts.
in 5,
You want to do this?
4, 3,
Alright, Eugene.
2,
I'm going this
I know, right?
1.
How did we all end up on the same side?
90 seconds.
They're like, I'm just gonna wait.
You're a liar! Oh, no! You're the liar!
That means you died.
70 seconds. Game 2, round 1.
Guardian?
60 seconds. Move between islands.
Unclean.
Oh!
Wait, keep out.
55 seconds.
Alright, that's why it's clean.
Antonio, what team you on?
Don't do that.
Not sure.
Shout out clean. Good.
40 seconds.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no!
We already have 2 players are dead already. You touched the wall.
Wall touch. You touch the wall. Let's come this way.
Oh, man. Right.
Are we done? Are we still going? Are we still
Yes,
going?
I'm vindictive.
Who dies?
Oh, what?
You. That does not. Predictive is not. No, you must specify. It does not work as predictive, but does not count against predictive. Come this way, man. Did your power help you?
Yes. All right,
Phoenix, you go back to life.
Back to life. Freeze. All right.
This corn here. Go to English Island. Head that way, sir.
Guardian. 3 players died last round. If 2 more had died, you would have died too. Careful.
So,
We need you, bro.
you're gonna say
We need you.
But doesn't that save you?
No, it doesn't.
That's like him.
No,
If you don't
Guardian,
can't die
really
from lava.
quick. I don't know if you listened, but like, you're automatically immune from lava. You can't be killed by lava anyway.
You can just walk anywhere.
And you can protect everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to stay on.
Anyway,
I just want them all to burn anyway.
So it's basically.
the link is for other people. You use them to save other people.
Yeah, you can save them.
Anyway, what I mean was a bonus island.
Fair warning.
Sounds like I just
I literally didn't listen to the Guardian. I was the
Yeah.
Are we moving?
Go back to the bonus island. Yeah. I pulled it off with 3 of you already.
Got my mask.
That's got a giant pointy thing on it. You're gonna take an eye out. You're gonna take someone's eye out.
Thank
you.
Come to a murder masquerade then. If you want to do that. Jesus. All right. Go to this eye out. So we'll run you back.
Can I steal it? I'm gonna steal it.
All right. The ghosts are making a decision. While making a decision, though, a bit of a pro tip.
Okay.
So, you can make anyone. I can't believe I have to tell you this, but keep it out of people's faces.
It's laser, right?
It's a green one. Those really hurt eyes.
I'm blind today.
Anyways, normally the sort of deals you make are pretty common. For instance, hey, I'll show you mine if you show me yours. But you can make any other kind of deal too if you want. For instance, you can say, hey, I'll show you both sides of my chip if you kill him. Or other kinds of deals. For instance, if you let him go by without shoving him, I will tell you what his chip says.
That's awesome.
You don't want to know that.
So you can make any kind of deal you want to. So bear that in mind.
Out of their eyes. And like here, you're pointing it here, or like here. I don't know, here.
I didn't expect them to be dumb. All right, so the ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
How come that?
Oh.
And you.
He lost it. He lost it.
What do I do this year?
I think we get to kill an islander.
Oh yeah?
I'm sorry, the ghosts actually hate you. They prefer them.
Oh! It's yours. I'll take one.
I call Rick.
That's cheating.
What?
Give it to her.
Oh.
Angry with the hands.
I don't know who's.
So what do we do? Throw it at people?
Islands.
Islands.
Hitting people does nothing.
No.
When the timer's moving, you throw it at an island and it'll raise it or sink it, depending on whether it's up or down. So, use it to make people panic and run. So, speaking of which, the ghosts think there are too many islands still. So they're gonna sink some. 2 islands will sink. And the second round starts. I'm sorry, really quick though. Any clerics want to use their power? Any clerics may use their power if they want to. They've used it some more than once.
Okay.
Yeah?
Do I have to raise 2 people?
No, just one. 2 and you die.
Billy.
Billy!
Here we go.
Island of her choice.
Jesus.
There, good.
All right, any of the clerics? No? Yes?
Hey, Billy.
All right, so we know the clerics. 3, 2, 1, go!
Go! Move between islands! Game 1, round 1!
Girl, you
Dead Snow Island.
Dad, you died, man.
Yeah, I died.
90 seconds.
The round's begun.
Oh, but I can take somebody with me.
Yeah.
Game 2, round 2. Move between islands.
Done. You two out.
3, 2, 1.
I just killed you two. Yo, no.
No, you should cut off and
I
time.
did.
Are you vindictive?
Hey, I'm 65 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Island sunk. I don't think
60 seconds.
That ball used already. Yeah, you're alive, but very
50 seconds.
Island.
Game 2, round 2.
That's a dead island.
That is dead.
Whoa, dead by 50.
I killed a bunch of people.
I was?
Very
Oh,
good.
you did?
Dead players head that way.
Any powers?
35 seconds.
No, sorry.
We can't go anywhere.
Come back.
Yeah, that is bad.
Landlocked.
Talk to a player.
Guardian can help us.
Yeah.
Go.
Good. Excellent usage.
Save my
Go,
guard.
go.
20 seconds. Very good.
Wait. Go, Billy.
15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Dead.
5 seconds. 10. I apologize, sir. Freeze. Do not move. Islands do not move. End of round 2. Very good.
Oh, is this all that's left?
You're going down.
Driving.
You both know what we are.
Yeah. And we know what she is.
Okay, I came back.
All right, so that's the end of round 2. 1 round to go. Meanwhile, let's see here.
All right.
We can't get to that other.
I can't get my car.
Yeah.
You died, huh?
That's right.
Yeah, you totally get there.
Yeah, but
And I think the bonus island got sunk.
Yeah, I did.
so I'm the cleric. Can you bring someone back?
Yes, you may bring back someone now.
Laura.
Okay.
Laura!
Okay.
Been resurrected by cleric.
Jules better than my.
Go back to an island with the cleric's choice. Go back to an island with her choice.
Your choice.
I don't know. Laura down there. Yeah.
She can't get anywhere if she was there.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, it's actually kind of a good thing. She's worth a point and she'd be left alone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So stay there. Could we jump from this one to that one though?
No blue line connection, you can't. You have to have a blue line connection to get there.
So you can't even.
Situation where he's on the top. There we go. Alright, we have to go that way.
The ghosts have decided to award a fireball bonus
Yes!
Yeah.
to you.
Oh, terrible catch.
And now the ghosts think that there are still too many islands. So for the last time, they're going to sink some islands, and the third and final round will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, one. Go, go,
Begin.
go!
Move between islands.
Race!
80 seconds. Move between islands. Final round of game 2.
Can I not hit the wall? No, you can't. Sorry, Pam, I love you.
I'm dangerous.
70 seconds.
Wait, how did you get there?
I'm telling you.
I was thinking.
Antonio?
That was blue.
Yeah, he's alive, just alone.
Yeah.
60 seconds. Final round of game 2.
I love you. I love you.
You're dead.
Dead.
What's that mean?
I'm vindictive. You're dead.
I'm vindictive too.
Yeah, so you die, but you didn't change, someone else to
I'm gonna
die.
get Laura.
Lori, Devil Vindictive.
Okay, so
Oh,
Head
he's
this
got
way.
gold.
Can your power help?
Oh
Okay, and then we set out.
Okay.
45 seconds.
no! Alright.
Okay.
40
2 to 1.
seconds.
2 to
I
1.
think we just came out on
Just
top.
bring it back to the How?
Final round of game 2.
You can sit down in the game early.
20 seconds.
Or
Yes.
Or
20
Or you
seconds.
can wait for 20 seconds.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Moo, I love you.
I love you.
10 seconds.
Oh, down, Mo! I love you! Leave me alone!
No, Mo!
Leave me alone! Oh my God, Rose!
That's it!
Stay on your islands. Do not move.
That's it! Let's see what happened! Show me your entire chip!
It's my island.
Flip. That is a black Mad King worth 2 points!
Oh!
That is a point for Red Team! Flip. And that's a Red Mad King worth 2 points! 2-3! All red players win!
Red?
Red.
What the
He was that king and
I
I
was
was
back. Here's my
Switch
chair.
back, please! Let's play again!
Thank you.
Switch back, please! Let's play again!
Alright, I didn't like being the guardian. I don't want to be it again.
I'll be it.
Yeah, that seems
I didn't know who to pick.
I like the vindictive.
I guess I never, yeah.
Which one's it? You
It
did.
never matters.
I like
The
that.
vindictive just kills whoever.
Yeah, whoever
Yeah.
they want.
I had it both times.
Chips back.
Oh, me too.
Stick to islands.
The liar's kind of fun.
I didn't know some
Yeah.
chips did.
Yeah.
Johnson was alive.
Look,
I
no,
like
he,
the
I took
Phoenix
him
one.
down. I know. He took me out right away.
We showed him coins and it was like one vindictive. And he
My
was
last one
like,
didn't.
did Marseille?
I should have been like, oh, I'm the liar. Boom. Like,
Yeah, that's when.
Oh no, we're going round and round.
but
Yeah, when is there ever a purpose if you're on the same team and then you decide to not?
Are you guys playing, Jonathan?
Unless you're alive.
exactly.
So,
It's kind of a mood chip.
yeah.
The liar should be able to be like, oh, you should say something else.
All right.
Changing it up.
They should say like,
You're messing it up.
If I was the liar, I'd be like,
All right.
show me and
One,
then I'll.
Yeah, you
You
should
show me
get-
first,
We lost
and then I'll
one?
show you mine.
Yeah,
How
we
you
lost
doing?
3.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
With the
All
liar.
right.
Okay. Maybe. Hurt. Antonio's been off
So,
twice, so.
let's see here.
We gotta take him out.
Antonio was my champion last week. The first one, he was my killer.
Coming down, Billy.
Bill's on.
Specific
What do we
what
got?
have to do.
All right. We are now playing with the Infernal Angels.
That's me.
The Infernal Angels work like this.
Oh, we just.
Is that one of your fans that you like?
Count the Lord.
Sorry.
You can change it, just stop changing it. All right, cool. All right, so The Infernal Angel works like this. Upon the angel's death, in any way, shape, or form, they can say, I'm the Infernal Angel, give me fireballs. The Infernal Angel will then receive 2 fireballs, one of which they can use themselves immediately in order to sink or raise an island of their choice. The other one they can use to give away to any living player. The Infernal Angel cannot speak to the living after they have died. That being said, once they've used their fireballs, they will go to the other room and vote as usual. However, if they spend the round dead, then when they come back, then when the next round starts, they come back and get 2 new fireballs to do it all over again. So, bear that in mind. Any questions?
Can you use both fireballs, or do you have to give one away?
You must give one away and use one.
All right.
That's how they are sequestered.
Okay.
If you fail to give or use your fireballs before the timer runs out, they vaporize, and you don't get to use them at all.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Same.
All right. So.
You guys exchanging information already?
We don't even have
Or you can
Meanwhile, while we're setting that up, another quick tip. Are you small? Are you worried about people squishing you? Well then, do we have an amazing new technology for you? It's called sitting down. Sitting down is perfectly legal, and you can do it whenever you want to. Use it in order to avoid people with big hips knocking you across the room. Even better, you can use your fingers to lock your hands underneath the island to keep yourself in place, as long as you don't touch the lava. So, remember sitting down next time you want to not move. All right.
You're going RX bar on us? What do you got?
I don't think any of us have
Did you give your back last
Are
time?
you Joe?
I don't have my.
It might be on the table.
Can't find the guardian.
One over there with the. Nope. I
No,
have
he
it.
has it. He has it.
Nope.
Oh no, he's got it.
Got it.
He found it.
As are a pile of other ones.
Hey, it's not lava right now, Antonio. You can walk on it.
Practicing.
All right. Did anyone not directly hand us their tokens back? These things are. Hey, we're missing a bunch.
Ask Mo.
Well,
I don't know. No, I do have tokens. Anyone got tokens? Everybody got tokens? Do you guys have any?
You cannot go that way.
Billy, you died. You can't do that.
You can go your own way.
You can go.
You can go your own way. Go your own way. Sure.
Road rules. Let's make our own way.
All right.
You can go your own way. Lauren loves it.
Okay, you're
It's like she likes bouldering for that.
once the guardian get the
Okay,
laser
so this game we're just gonna all sit down.
Oh my god.
We need to do this.
Like for her birthday.
Sit down, guys.
Like
Hey, just everyone sit and not move the entire time.
This was my perfect token.
Alright.
We haven't started the round
You
yet.
must be
Yeah.
the infernal angel. And you're probably on the other team, so I'm gonna take you off.
You can make a deal too.
You look at that one. Yep.
Forget they had a fireball, so. It's like being ridiculous.
You must think a lot of the inside the bag.
Is it? Is it?
Running with the devil.
Good.
Maybe we can check.
All right. So real quick here, who's guardian?
Over here.
Reveal some. All right, cool. Who's your kid? You're actually not guardian.
Oh.
Taking the guardian out.
So must be better.
No guardian.
All right. The game begins, and round 1 starts in 7, 6, 1, 1, Go!
Go, begin. Movement through islands. Game 3, round 1. 90 seconds.
You're boring.
Ah, mother of pearl.
Ah, get low, get low.
Yeah.
80 seconds.
What'd you check?
Game 3, round 1.
Vindictive. You are going out.
60 seconds.
Walk in a second.
Wait, no hands, no hands.
Dead. Oh, save. Oh, dead. Okay, very good.
Damn, come on, G. Hey, I'm vindictive. I'm taking the G out.
Go for it, sir.
Alright, fine. I'm taking Pam.
Wow, dead. That's your point, good sir. Yes, it is. Who dies?
Pam.
Pam, come this way.
Well,
Get your power up.
I'm vindictive, so somebody else.
Who dies?
Game over.
Bummer, I don't want anything not to play.
You don't have to. You don't want to.
Still moving, right?
Wait, you don't
Yeah,
have
we're still going.
Yeah.
Game's still live.
25 seconds.
First bonus.
Over here. Bonus
I
island.
don't want to take it.
She's the Phoenix, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, fire
it.
it. Fireball.
Dead.
Wait, how are you back in?
3, 2, 1. The other one you get.
Very good. Free.
All right, you did. Yeah, you have 2 seconds to get off.
Yeah, that's your job.
Yeah. But now go make a decision. And you'll be back here in a few short.
Excellent.
What? I'm not sure right now.
Sorry I had to deceive you like that. She told me to team you around.
I didn't know.
All right.
Me under the bus.
Meanwhile, hello, you're on the bonus island. Who comes back from the... Oh, nobody's here. No bonus. All right. Are there any clerics? Someone use their power. All right. Who comes back?
Bring Jonathan back.
Jonathan! He's been resurrected.
From the dead.
Cleric. Go back from the round of his choice.
Yay, where do I go?
The big island. Maui. Go to Maui.
Cleric.
We're going to Maui.
21. Cleric 21.
Brought you back.
All right. Ignoring you in the 6.
Damn it!
All right, any of the clerics in here want to use power? No?
Yes.
All right, let's get power. Cool. Who comes after the dead?
Pam.
Pam! Been resurrected.
Hey, Pam! Hey, just so you know, I brought you back this time.
She chooses which island for you to go
Yeah,
back.
that one's good.
That was good.
That's alright.
The ghost decided to award a fireball bonus to you.
Oh!
Angels, come back. All right. And now, no, Angels don't come back to the game. You get 2 fireballs. Fireballs, okay? And you can wait.
How do we get away from the fireball?
No, you can come back.
Are we saying to my section?
So you get to sort of hang around the room and use the one that you want. Meanwhile, though. All right, so the ghosts think there are still too many islands. So 2 islands will sink, and the second round starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Begin. Move through islands.
But she fireball that. It goes back up.
Going back up.
You're talking with the
80
snake. It was already
seconds.
going down. Go sink it. You brought it back.
Yeah, you brought it back. It was sinking and you brought it back up.
3, 2, 1. Island sunk. All right, good. You're good.
Oh!
Yeah.
70 seconds. Game 3, round 2.
All right, cool.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus
3,
island.
2, 1. Island
Save. Excellent.
Job.
Damn!
55 seconds. Bonus island.
The game's still live. Game is still live.
50 seconds.
Dead.
45 seconds.
You blew it! You rushed into it!
Game 3, round 2.
Oh, Nina, I didn't know.
Come over here.
No, hold on.
Hi.
Bonus island has appeared. Bonus island. 30 seconds.
Hi.
Game 3, round 2. You were on the bonus island. 20 seconds.
There. Stop.
Come get on this island. Both of you. Come on. Bonus
Jed, Sunk Island. Jed, Island.
Bam!
5 seconds.
Freeze!
Do not move.
All right.
Do not move.
You're on the bonus island. Who can back from the dead?
Majid.
And
Who else is red?
each of you picks a person.
I picked Majid.
Really? No.
Antonio?
Yeah?
No, Billy's not. Majid.
Nina!
Nina.
Nina.
3?
3, 4.
We have 4.
We got too many people. There's not enough red.
Four people from 4 resurrections.
Antonio, maybe. We'll do Antonio.
Antonio, Majid, Gina.
Nina. Here's Nina. And then... Who else is red? Do you know
Anyone else?
Audrey.
All right. Majid, Nina, Aubrey, and who else? Who's the last one?
Oh, we have
Audrey.
And
And was San Antonio?
Antonia.
Antonio.
Do I get to go anywhere?
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Go to Maui. He's in the bathroom. Get someone else. He's in the bathroom. Get someone
All right,
else.
Billy, come on.
All right.
All right.
On your
All
island?
of those people are resurrected to the bonus island.
Return to the bonus
Oh,
island.
they have to come on this island with
Yeah, we're
us.
back to bonus island.
Oh, you guys gotta come on here with us.
Come on, guys. We got one in the middle. Let's get Nina. Let's get Nina in the middle,
Nina
too.
in the middle.
Nina in the middle. Small people in the middle. Everybody hug on the outside.
All right. So
All right.
You should safely.
Yeah, everybody exit back on the...
So
Quickly, too, else they're gonna come get us.
Nina, you can go back that way. Yeah, I'm glad you.
We'll let Majid go first.
The ghosts decided to award a fireball bonus.
Oh, no.
No, you're out right now.
You get 2 more fireballs.
Or if you take us out.
Yep.
What the? I didn't know we're on.
One to use, one to get.
Oh, this island's going down. Yeah. It's going down.
All right. And now, the third and final round starts. And 2 islands will sink or raise.
Don't panic. Don't panic.
I recommend holding off on fireball throwing until the round starts.
I'm like,
5, 4, 3, 2. I don't think you know what my numbers were. I didn't say go. I said 2. That's not the same thing as go.
Reconstruct.
Anyways, like I was saying, but I was rudely interrupted. 5, 4,
We're on the lava.
3, 2, 1, go!
Go. Big move between islands.
Dead!
I'm vindictive. I'm taking
Phoenix,
out.
come this way, sir.
vindictive, Laura.
Laura, dead by
Go
vindictive!
to any race out. Take that, sir. Go to any race out.
Can I do
Pete, go get fireballs.
70 seconds. Fireball, sir.
There you go.
I'm saying. Yeah.
70 seconds. Final round of game 3.
If you are a cleric and die, you can use your power to bring
Hey,
back
get ready to attack. I got fireballs.
Who dies?
Let's go. We're gonna attack with
Dead by
fireballs.
vindictive. He kills
Final round of game 3.
Sure, you ready? Let's go. You're cleric.
50
You gotta get your
seconds.
hips national. You gotta get your hips
I can't go that way. No, I can't get over there. You gotta wait. Hold on.
We gotta time it. We gotta time it.
Jesse, if you want, if I need to go over there, we need to.
You gotta raise
Oh, we could raise it. Okay, so I'll
Yeah.
raise
So
this one. You raise
we're
that one.
unlocked over here.
Raise this
Raise
one over
this
here.
too.
Raise that one.
We need
Raise
to
that one.
raise.
Raise that one.
Raise that one.
Yeah.
Can you do it right now?
Yeah, there you go.
Raise.
Now attack him.
25 seconds. Final round.
Dead.
Dead.
2, 1.
15 seconds.
Oh, we're back to.
Chelsea's here.
Yeah,
Alright.
Oh, they're the same team.
Yeah.
Perfect. We're good.
5 seconds.
No, I'm giving it away.
Final round.
Oh no, here we go.
I mean,
You gotta use it or what? Okay, good for you.
Freeze!
All right.
Do not move. Stay on
Do
your
not
island.
move. Do not move. Let's see what happened. Show me your entire chip. That is 1 point for red team. Flip. That is another point for red team. 2-0. All the red players win.
Red victory. Is it red dog up in here? Very good.
Bonus Island was insane.
Very nice.
Did anyone get a picture of that?
I think one of the
Did you get a picture of the bonus island? How there was like 8 of us on
Yes,
it.
yes.
Team back, please. Let's take a team photo.
Team photo.
Everyone come in for a team photo.
Team photo. Proceed to the center island for team photo.
Back.
Team photo. Center island.
Chins back, please. Team photo.
It's broken.
Ma'am, thank you.
Oh, ma'am, I already told
Oh,
you
yeah.
that.
I apologize.
I already
We
told
were
you that
fitting
once.
people in that
Yeah,
song.
we
Team photo. Center island.
Here.
No,
Come in for a photo.
Guys, go on.
For a photo.
Lady. Hey, lady.
Boy, girl, get in here.
Boy, girl. That's the blindfold.
Have you seen that
Hey,
there's some
hey,
like
that's not PC. That's not PC, man.
It's totally.
What is it not a boy or a girl?
Hey, I need to be on top of it.
Pretend like you guys like each other.
Do that. Right under the short spot.
Yeah. Very good.
The tallest dude in the front? No.
Can I wear the hat?
You can all post any of these labels you feel apply to you.
Can I wear the hat?
Mad King. Never put the Mad King on.
No.
Okay, guys. This camera over here.
Hold on. Make a fist.
Everyone, look at the camera and say keys.
And hot lava on 3.
1, 2, 3, keys. Take a bunch, take a bunch, take a bunch. Excellent, fantastic. Thank you guys.
Thank you all so much.
Well done.
Come back.
We're just gonna Photoshop that.
Is that your last one for the day? Not even one.
How many do you do a day?
8 on a good day.
Eight today?
8 today. First time in a while though. We're bad at marketing.
There you go. Good luck to you, sir.
Cheers. Thank you. Sorry?
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.